From the mists of deep time, our story begins. Not with kingdoms or emperors, but with a spark, the human spark. For millennia, we were wanderers, bound to the rhythm of the hunt and the seasons, gathered around the primal fire. But then, a revolution took root. In the fertile river valleys, we learned to sow, to domesticate, to build not just shelters, but homes. This was the dawn of a new age, the age of settlement. And from these seeds, society grew. Villages swelled into the world's first cities along the Tigris and Euphrates. With the city came new complexities, order, specialization, and the need to record. So, we gave our thoughts a concrete form, pressing wedge-shaped symbols into clay, the birth of writing, the foundation of history itself. This was not an isolated light, but a constellation. While Mesopotamia flourished, the pharaohs arose along the Nile, master builders engineering eternity in stone. Far to the east, the meticulous cities of the Indus Valley thrived with stunning precision. Civilization was being invented, simultaneously, across the globe. It demanded new tools, new metals. We harnessed fire and earth to create bronze, forging stronger blades and plows. It demanded new scale. We achieved the impossible, moving mountains of stone to touch the heavens. And it demanded new forms of control. Conquest and administration began, forging the first empires under a single rule.
But civilization was also about the fabric of daily life. It was the potter at his wheel, the merchant in the market, the water flowing through a planned city. It was about order and justice. So we codified our morals and punishments into stone, establishing the rule of law over the rule of force. It connected us. Ships braved the open sea, weaving a web of trade from Crete to the Levant, exchanging not just goods, but ideas. And through it all, we never ceased to question our place in the world. We told stories, epic tales of gods, kings, and the eternal search for immortality, giving voice to our deepest fears and desires. This, then, is our foundation, the profound journey from the nomadic band to the urban citizen, from survival to society. In just a few thousand years, we laid down all the pillars of the human chronicle: agriculture, cities, writing, law, trade, and art. The blueprint for everything that was to come was drawn here, in the cradle of civilization. But in Egypt, the old gods demanded blood and gold. The Hyksos invaders had been expelled. Now, the pharaohs of the 18th dynasty looked beyond their borders, not merely to build, but to conquer. Thutmose rode his chariot to the Euphrates. Hatshepsut sent fleets to the land of Punt, returning with myrtles and frankincense. Egypt was no longer a kingdom, it was an empire, and its shadow stretched across the known world. A single invention changed everything. The light, spoked-wheel chariot, drawn by swift horses, swept across the ancient Near East like a storm. It was not just a weapon, it was a revolution in speed and status. Kings were buried with their chariots. Warriors became a new aristocracy, and the rhythm of battle, once slow and heavy, became fast, brutal, and decisive. The world was accelerating. Empires now rose and fell in centuries, not millennia. Trade routes stretched from the Aegean to the Indus. Diplomacy was conducted in clay and cuneiform. And yet, beneath the grandeur, the same questions persisted. Who are we? What do we owe each other? And when the dust of battle settles, what remains?